Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again. So I finally decided to play both Elden Ring and Horizon Zero Dawn on my Steam Deck, and I must say, I was very disappointed. Both of the games ran like utter garbage, even with configuring the settings to low. At best, I was getting 45 FPS, but I was mainly in the 30s. This was a huge disappointment considering how both of the games are considered verified. After a couple days, I thought about trying again with FSR enabled since I didn't consider it at the time. For Horizon Zero Dawn, there actually was an improvement. I was getting frame rates in the low 50s, however, there were still numerous dips into the 30s, which was a huge turnoff. FSR didn't even seem to make a difference with Elden Ring though. I probably only got about 5 to 8 extra frames. At best, it was in the high 40s. Now, I know that expecting the deck to play every game amazingly is a pipe dream. It's a handheld. You can't squeeze an RX 6800 XT or a 3070 Ti into a small device like that. But that doesn't mean I should make excuses for it. And if a game is going to be labeled as verified for the Steam Deck, because it's a PC, the same standard should apply. 60 FPS is a standard. Incidentally, I've also tried Securail since that's the second most recent From Software game released on PC, and that game performs so much better. I'm getting 60 FPS with occasional dips into the low 50s. This is a game that has earned its verified status. At best, Horizon Zero Dawn and Elden Ring should both be labeled as playable, but only because they technically run. But even then, because of the low frame rate, or in the case of Horizon Zero Dawn, very inconsistent frame rate, I wouldn't even call these playable. I was especially looking forward to playing these games since they run just as poorly on my laptop. This was nothing but added salt to the wound. But this also makes me wonder how well other modern, big-budget verified games actually perform. For example, does Spider-Man run just as poorly? Does Final Fantasy VII Remake? I don't own these games, so I can't test them, but it would be horrible to find out that these games are in the same boat. I do have Resident Evil 2 Remake and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, both of which are verified, so I'll try those out eventually. I do have hopes for 2 though, since my laptop can run it at 60 FPS, so I think this should do well. Here's my request to Valve, or whichever company tests these games on the deck. If the game does not run at 60 FPS, do not call it verified. One of the requirements for verification is that the default graphics configuration runs well on the deck. Well, these games fail that requirement. Even with manual configuration, these games do not run well. There are still plenty of games that run well, even unverified ones, but these two are not those games. But that will do it for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it. I apologize for the lack of videos as of late, but there are some things going on right now that are restricting my windows for recording. It's nothing serious, but it does throw a wrench into this. I'll try to put out videos when I best get the opportunities. Again though, thank you for your support. So, until next time everyone, I am Xeracon signing off. Have a good one.